Hola, mi nombre es Luis Chavarria, entrenador de Mad Lions Colombia para la Golden League durante esta temporada y tengo 24 años. Warren me parece que tiene unas metodologías muy específicas. Tuve la oportunidad de ver un poco de su plan de trabajo, es algo como más militar y creo que puede funcionar muy bien en una transición a lo que es League of Legends. Nuestro objetivo es claramente ganarla, vamos con toda la motivación, estamos haciendo varios cambios en staff. Vamos a estar trabajando nuevamente otra vez con Queso, él va a estar como de asistente y llevamos un plan muy integrado que ahora sí se compensa más que para tener jugadores que de por sí eran buenos, ayudarles a mejorar para tener un planteamiento más fuerte también para lo que se viene después de la liga. En general no estoy muy enterado de todo el staff o la organización que van a tener, pero yo creo que acá en Colombia hay muy pocos equipos que se centran en el análisis de datos, ¿sí? Para mí son campos muy importantes para determinar el rendimiento. Entonces creo que tal vez en Colombia como tal hace falta gente que trabaje con la API de radio, gente que trabaje con temas más específicos de análisis que permitan explotar el potencial que les ofrece la liga. Definitivamente para mí el equipo más completo en este momento es Infinity Esports, más que todo por el nuevo planteamiento de entrenamientos que van a tener, los jugadores que cambiaron, a pesar de que por ejemplo Vault haya traído a Cypher, no creo que sea suficiente para suplir las deficiencias en otras líneas, entonces puede complicarse bastante. Sin embargo, Infinity tiene jugadores que son conocidos, estables, con experiencia y tal vez pueden llegar a tener un planteamiento de entrenamiento bueno, entonces es el rival que espero con mayor ansia derrotar. Para el equipo afrontar un reto internacional necesita, más que ganar la Golden League, aumentar el nivel, porque de hecho cuando jugamos scrims contra equipos internacionales son los que generalmente perdemos y es simplemente porque estamos acostumbrados a un estilo de acá de Colombia que puede llegar a ser más lento que el de otras ligas. Entonces pues consideramos muy valiosa esa práctica con esos equipos y creemos que verdaderamente hay que tener un planteamiento fuerte para el entrenamiento de jugadores que ya son veteranos como Hobler o como Julaxe, que necesitan un nivel de exigencia más alto tanto en contenidos como en la seriedad que le ponemos a los entrenamientos para que se logren los objetivos.
Hi, my name is Warren Wijayaratman. I'm the coach for Vault and I'm 27 years old. Mad Lions coach, I think that he is the coach that I'm most worried about. I think that their team has the most experience and their coach is leading them very well, right? So they're the people that we're going to be preparing the most for, but I want to see how he grows, right? I understand how he plays. I want to see how they grow, right? So Mad Lions coach makes me very curious. Kaizen Esports is, I think they're very hungry, right? I think they have a lot of passion, but in my experience, looking at their team, they're disorganized, right? I think they need to come together and to become a team rather than strong players. I really like Lotto Gaming. I think that they are a very cool group of people, right? I think that they're people that have earned my respect in the 2 splits that I have been here. And I want to see how they grow. I want to see how they develop because in Colombia, in my experience, it is the least experienced league that I've been in, right? And the growth fascinates me, right, from these 2 splits to win. So we want to prove that my formula for coaching and the team's potential is the best in Colombia. We want to show that wildcard regions are not limited in their potential. And we want to show that hard work and smart work is the way to practice over just grinding hours and hours and hours, right? We are training very differently than before, right? And that's because I believe in that we have potential to make the LLA with a lot of strength, with a lot of power. Strategic staff, inconsistent. I think that they have good strategies when they work, but their strategies aren't adaptive, right? If things go wrong, right, they don't know how to take their to handle that. I think that Colombia as a whole has a lower level coaching staff than the other regions I have worked in, but they also have moments of intelligence that other regions do not have, right? So it's a little bit scary for me because it's hard to predict their behavior. But yeah, I think they have potential, but I'm not very concerned about the threat level of their level currently. So the main threat is Mad Lions on paper, but I'm keeping an eye on Infinity. I think that Mad Lions plays at a high level, but doesn't grow at a high level. I think that Infinity will grow at a high level and play at a mid to high level, right? So I'm worried about those two teams. And I think early it's going to be Mad Lions that we're worried about, and then towards the middle it's going to be Infinity that we need to watch. Vault Esports is one of the teams that works very hard to make sure that we have the environment to progress. And the way that Vault Esports is going about things is incredible for a wildcard region. Do I believe in the Warren factor? When I heard about it, it warmed my heart, right? It was very nice to hear something like that, but I don't have the ego where I go and tell everyone that it's the Warren effect or the Warren thing. I think that I have a different method, right? And I think it's starting to prove effective, right, in this region, right? And I want to show the world that military science, right, is one way that you can compete in League of Legends, that it's not just a video game, right? You can use war tactics.